Hey everybody, good morning. This is Shawn Powell. It is actually 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm excited. We bought a yacht last September and we're doing a lot of big work to it today. And I don't even supposed to go pick the guy up until 8 o'clock this morning, but of course you can't sleep. It's like Christmas because all these things we'll be doing today, putting in a new radio, fixing the radar arch, a couple of things like that to get this thing really up and going. So I'm really excited about that job. But just think about it. I've been free from the job now almost 6 years. And last year we were able to actually purchase a yacht itself, which to me is a dream for anybody. It should be, to have some kind of big goal like this. And it's amazing to think I did restaurants for 26 years, and the most money I ever had in the bank was $15,000. And here I am now doing businesses like Exitus Elite that is life-changing income and capable of doing these things that I've always wanted to do. I'm going to show you this right here. This was 7 hours ago. This is just going to be a quick review of Exitus Elite. I'm going to go through, show a couple of things, and I'm going to end this video. I'm going to try not to make this long at all, okay? So this is me sending $1,000 to my bank. That was 7 hours ago, so this was actually October the 2nd when I actually, sending this to my bank. I'm going to show you this. It's $242.45. Anytime I make money, I don't let it sit there. Here's $477.70. This was in 3 days ago. Here's $166.70. PayPal takes out their certain portions of income that comes through. Plus, I buy stuff and stuff of that nature. Here's $250 right here. Now, this was September the 24th. That was let's see, $100. This was a $500, and here's another $500 on the 22nd. And on the September the 15th, this is 2020. Here's $2,000 I made in the same day. $500 right here. Now this 500, this one, and this 250 here come from another one-up system, but I love one-ups altogether. Exitus Elite was the first one-up I've ever came into. This was actually in August the 1st of 2016. And once I really realized how sweet a one-up system is, obviously Exitus Elite is digital products. To me, it's the most polished form of a one-up system out there. Paul Stevenson does an absolutely incredible job. I talk to him about once a week on a regular basis, usually about 45 minutes to an hour in a conversation. And the man really cares more about his members in this business than any owner I've seen. And I know some really good owners for different companies that I've actually been with. But as far as I'm concerned, the icing on the cake, the cherry on the top, is Paul Stevenson. I've seen him shoot himself in the foot several times just because he wanted to make sure the members were taken care of to the best of their ability, sometimes even costing his own self money in the process of doing so. So, as far as I've seen, there's no better owner. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. But y'all, let me show you how real this is, though. Let me see here. I've actually got my emails. Okay, so this is serviced right here. You see the $1,000. That was 10:49 p.m. This is Joseph, one of my downline, asking questions. Here is another one right here this is $1,000 being sent October the 1st. That was 2 days. So y'all, in 24 hours, I literally made $2,000 to the bank. And only thing I do personally, y'all, is I do YouTube myself. I do have a place on Facebook that I call home, so that when people come through, they want to see if I'm real, they can go through, go down the description, friend me on Facebook, and they can see I'm consistent with what I'm doing. You could go back a month or 2 months or however long you'd like to go, and you'll see this. Now, let me show you here. I have been doing Exitus Elite for 4 years. I literally have hundreds of videos for this business. This was 1 week ago. See this one right here. This is me and my little boy. What I do, y'all, often is if we're out and about somewhere or whatever we're doing and I get a $1,000 commission that comes in, I like to go ahead and take a screenshot of whatever we're doing. Me and my little boy, when this $1,000 commission came in here, we were actually on the back porch. We have a bunch of cats, but my girlfriend, it's the first time I ever had cats, and she loves to feed them, and she's a great cook, so you can't blame the cats for coming to the yard. But so we were out there, burning weenies on the fire pit, and a $1,000 commission come in. Then we were out and about at a Vietnamese restaurant when this $1,000 came in right here. That was 3 days ago. A picture of me and my little boy right here.
This is me and her. Again, another $1,000 commission coming in. This is my newest YouTube video right here. I did 2 days ago. And look, y'all, don't get hung up on these 88% and stuff like that. Almost any time you do online business, there's going to be somebody out there who's your competition, who is threatened by you because I put out so many videos, and they feel like that by putting a thumb down without even watching the video, it's somehow going to magically help themselves. Well, it don't. It's just a shame that they're, losers are like that, y'all. If you ever want to help somebody or, uplift anybody and everybody, don't never try to take that route of, putting thumbs down for people and stuff like that, y'all. It's going to come back and bite you in the tail one day, I assure you. But I just want to show you, here's one right here. I had fun with that one. I put me in the picture itself of Pirates of the Caribbean. This video here was a really good one, talking about newbies on fire. That's the other commissions that I made, as a one-up system. I still make commissions on a regular basis. I think I'm number 5 in the world for that one. Look at this, y'all. 4 years ago, here is a video that I made for Exitus Elite. Here's another commission that came rolling in, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to show y'all that I'm very consistent. 1 year ago, I was still making these videos, but as far back as 4 years. So it's not like there's anything wrong with Exitus Elite. It's not, I've seen leaders that, and this is true with a lot of business. Some business will hop up, get real hyped up and stuff like that, and they jump aboard. They'll leave, they'll come back, they'll leave, they'll come back and stuff like that. But y'all, Exitus Elite, $1,000 commissions is such a sweet spot. The reason why it's sweet, in my opinion, is because $1,000 is not so expensive people can't do it. Yet at the same time, every time you get an email letting you know that you just made $1,000. I mean, can you imagine y'all making $2,000? And that day right here, y'all, was a $2,525 a day. Out of that $2,525, $2,000 of it came from Exitus Elite. I was asleep on the couch. My little boy was doing a video game. I went to go spend a little bit of time with him. It was boring. I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up, y'all, I had made within a few hours $2,000 inside this business, and that's just mind blowing to me. Now, a lot of y'all saying, "Oh, I can't do this business if I had credibility like Shawn, blah blah blah." Yeah, it really don't matter. If you find a business that you believe in and you're excited about and show people the enthusiasm and that that you're excited, people will follow you. Okay? You don't have to script anything. All you gotta do is just say, y'all, let me tell you the great things about this business. Here is the big picture right here. The owner for this business is incredible. He's an awesome guy. He's just an incredible guy. And he cares about his people. If you know it's real and you know it's true, then when you find a business you believe in, you can just let go, and people are going to sense it. You can feel that, that this thing is real. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started right here. I want to show you, I'm not going to go through and show all the capture pages, landing pages. I have got so many videos down below where I just open the back doors and just walk through and show you everything. I do have a full review if you like to watch it down below. It's in the Action Takers 719 link. You'll see that. But the reason I like to use this one is a lot of times in the background I've got this running when I'm doing YouTube videos, and people think this is something I've done or created. It's not. This is just one of the pages that we have inside of Exitus Elite that shows you the quality. Now, understand, if they've got video pictures or videos like this in their capture pages, their 8-minute video explaining the business is going to be incredible. I'm going to go ahead and say the younger generation here, off the chain. Maybe that's even gone now. I'm old. I'm almost 50. But anyhow, it is an awesome video, y'all. Absolutely. So quality is the #1 word I think of every time I think of Exitus Elite. If it's Paul Stevenson, Exitus Elite, or anything that has to do with either or. If it's new coming into the business, if it's brand new training, we added a whole video on demand section of 15 videos inside our training in the last month. This is a business that's been around since summer of 2014, yet we still have excitement, enthusiasm, and are growing, doing a lot more stuff. He writes his own emails so that they stay fresh and that deliverability works like it's supposed to be. There's so many things that this business does right. I'll show you this real quick. It has name, email, and cell phone right here, right? Obviously, cell phone is optional for these people that's going through. The email is going to require them putting in a real email. They get a verification to their email itself They click it and then start watching the presentation. Now, that alone is going to produce you with nothing but a real list. If you did this business, and believe me, I know this for a fact, I have literally a 20-to-1 ratio of people who come into this business at the $1,000 level, the G1000, right? So anybody else in the entire whole company itself, y'all, all the way across the company itself, has got a 90% ratio of coming in at that level. Now, if you don't know, I put your first member in for you. It's just like it says down here at the bottom, y'all. So if somebody come in at the G1000, what I would like to do is, if you could contact me first, I'm going to send you my next in line link. Right now, I believe that's Alan Greenwood, maybe the last one that came through right at the moment. I may be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, you'd get Alan Greenwood's link. We're going to get him qualified, and then we're going to send you, the exact same thing. So I'm going to take your link and get you qualified. Now, in Exitus Elite, you have a 1-up as a pass-up. Right now, this is how a lot of these commissions come in. But there are lower levels. We have the G500, the G1000, the G250. I'll go ahead and show you real quick, y'all. Here is the G100 right here. There is 94 videos in training. They will be adding more to it. For just $100 right here, y'all, you get a lot of training. I think a lot of people would be real impressed with that. Here's the G250, a lot more training. Understand, when you buy a higher level, the lower level comes with it. So the G250 is going to give you the G100 plus all the commissions themselves. Okay, I'm going to tell you something real sweet in just a second. G500 right here has Jack Zufelt. He's one of the biggest marketers, 7-figure earner. Just to go to one of his webinars could cost people thousands of dollars. He was so impressed with Exitus Elite, he actually asked could he be part of it, and is in the G500. It's not just him there, but a good deal of his content you'll see from Jack Zufelt. Some people come here just for that alone. Okay, G1000, y'all. Here is the, I would say, the icing on the cake right here. This is where all the really good stuff is at. Lots of training right here. Obviously, you have the lower levels that go with it as well. We have the Legends, which is 20 producers that are 6, 7-figure earners within this business. I know a few of these people myself. Actually done some videos with some of these people. They have interviews where they ask them, what was the one thing that really made a difference for you? When did things really change? What clicked? Blah blah blah, and they'll tell you exactly what worked for them to help them get going inside their business. The Village right here is a very popular thing that people like to purchase as well, or even away from here, and it comes here for free into it. Now, I want you to understand, if somebody comes to G1000, the G500, 250, and the 100 already come with it. All the commissions come with it as well. Now, because it's a 1-up system, that means the first one is a pass-up. Well, in your case, I'll be filling that person in for you. Every person you put in will be your commission. You're not going to lose a person in the process because I'm filling in that gap for you, basically is what it is, right? So, let's say that you come in and you were not qualified. Now, what qualified is going to mean is you came in, let's say G1000, but you haven't passed one person up yet, right? So I'm going to explain it like normal, in normal terms. Now, what that means is you can still make all the commissions at the 500 level, the 250, and the 100. If you got 50 people that came in at the G500, you don't pass up any of them. You only pass up one person ever at your highest level. Now, obviously, I'm already going to take care of that for you. But not only are you going to get people from your downline commissions, you're also going to get that person just like you had personally sponsored them. So if that person that you brought in, let's say Jim, goes and gets Steve, and that's your first pass up from Jim, well, Steve is your person just as much as Jim is. Now, Steve's very first person, let's go see, is Maria. Maria is passed up to you, so you can continue to make that one line of commissions up to $1,000 for each one. Now, people that come at the lower level, you're not going to get punished or anything like that. Please understand that. If you come in at the G500 and you would like to upgrade, okay, you would pay just the difference between the G500 and the G1000 be $500, and then between the difference between the admin fees itself. So let's say if it was $175 and the next one's going to be $299, and the admin fee is the only money that Exitus Elite ever makes from us. Now, you would just pay the difference. So literally, you're not losing anything. Only possibilities you're going to have of losing is going to be the amount of money that's going to go over you. It's going to be these overrides. Someone comes in at G100 and you're sitting at G1000. They make the 100, but the 900 more that come in underneath them is going to go to you. How many of these commissions would it take for them to say, hey, you know what, I got to get this squared away? I have barely anybody that comes in less than the G1000, and I'm including all the levels. So if you want to know how much quality is here and the kind of business this really is, that should tell you something right by itself. Okay, this is the actual 8-minute video. The presentation that does an absolutely incredible job. I have not rebooted here. I'm sure it's fine. Let me see. I'll do it real quick just to make sure it's good. But yeah, this right here is one of the best videos I have seen. It's like 8.5 minutes or something like that. I would highly suggest it. It does a great job explaining all the ways of making money itself, not just for the direct purchase itself of a downline, but because of the overrides and things of that nature. Now, another new gift that Paul Stevenson just gave us. If you come in and get qualified, let's say the G1000 in your first year, your second year admin fee is going to be taken care of. It's going to be waived for you because you brought somebody else in. Again, I'm putting your first person in, so I'm literally saving you $1,000 from getting gone from your money, and I'm saving you $300 for the admin fee itself. Now, the admin fee, let me show you exactly what comes within the business itself. I'm going to cover this real quick. Okay, when you come into this back office right here, you've got getting started up here at the top. I can't scroll down far enough. It shows how much money I've made, how many people I got in, stuff of that nature. And Paul Stevenson asked me recently to please everybody to chill out doing that because it can actually refer to as enticing and it looks bad on the company. So we're not going to do anything like that. If you see leaders doing that, they're probably new and they probably don't mean to. So just be real careful when it comes to that. And when you start making, if you're doing YouTube videos, I know you really, it's really awesome. You want to show somebody you made $100,000 in the company. I got that. I really do. Or $10,000 a month or whatever you may be making. But it's better to just let this company be good and not have any issues as opposed to that. You want to keep your sweet spot being sweet. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Okay, so let's go get in here. So this is my Genesis library. Here's the G100, the G250, the G500. There's that G1000. On demand, y'all, is brand new. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and click it and just show you. I may have to log in. I might not have logged in a while for Exitus Elite here. Or maybe it's good. Okay. Alright, y'all. This is 15 videos itself. Sorry it's being slow right now. My son's usually got something going on in the background. He probably does now. But this is 15 videos right here. The number one thing I keep saying about Exitus Elite is quality. This is no different itself. I have not had a chance to watch all of them yet, but what I have clicked is just like I expected it to be. This is just to give me 15 more videos of training that has just recently been put into the business itself. I'm going to go back real quick. Okay, now I want you to see this. Here is testimonials. This is my Genesis library website, a replicated web site right here, and your replicated joint links. All this is available to you right here. Let's go down to Marketing Suite. Lead capture pages, y'all. I showed you one earlier. I'm going to see if I can't show you one or two more real quick. Let me see here. Some good ones. Okay, I see success. I see success and money in your future. This is one of the newest right here. They'll be adding more pretty soon. Here's one called, well, I don't know what it's called. It's We've Cracked the Code. It's actually a DNA code to $1,000 commissions. It's right here, y'all first name, best email. And again, everything here is real. Here's a baby right here. Here's an old guy with, I've actually got more gray in my beard than he does. I've mentioned that a couple of times in my videos. What does your dream business look like? Here's a woman sitting here probably at a couch or on top of the bed with her laptop and some coffee. Let's showing this right here. Sorry, this is my computer running slow, but y'all, I can tell you I can go a long time without rebooting, so it's my own fault. I apologize. This one right here, the reason I really like this one, when I first got into the business, it was the one that I personally had chosen. And I wound up making $10,000 in Exitus Elite before I even went to making my own landing pages and capture pages and stuff of that nature. And the reason I did that, y'all, is I wanted people to realize the quality of these pages and that they would work right by themselves. Me and I've got one of my buddies, Rob Fraser. We've done I've got 1,200 videos under my belt itself in the YouTube world, and I've only been doing this for 5 years. And he's got quite a bit of number as well. I watched one of the videos the other day that he had recently put up, and just like me, he keeps talking about the quality. If I had to pick one business to go make 6 figures with, it's Exitus Elite, because even if someone did not have these other things that I use, I've been with Power Lead Systems now since February of 2015. I actually did videos for the company and training for the company directly, right? So I've got a lot of time invested into this company itself with Power Lead Systems. And, so I do make my own landing page, sales pages, and stuff of that nature. But if somebody was brand new and just excited about this business, you could easily go through here and make incredible money. And all you really have to do, y'all, if you want to, is pick a way to get out to people. Master that way. We got the training inside there. You got people in the Facebook group right now making $3,000, $4,000 in a day, and these are not big leaders. If that don't motivate you, I don't know what will. But if you pick a way to get out to people and just be accessible, have your phone and say, hey, if I believe in a business and somebody calls me, they're not calling me because they're bored, they're calling me because they're on the fence. And if you believe in the business, like you hear me now in the video, I'm going to sound like that on the phone. And they're going to be a sale, y'all. It's simple. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Okay, y'all. So I showed you some of the capture pages right here. Maybe one more old school one real quick. I'll show you this one right here. And it's probably going to pop up slow. I apologize, but I do have about 30 things up here as well. Interactive stuff right here, y'all, is pretty cool. You get to play with the lines and stuff of that nature, y'all, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to end this with this right here, which, again, this is probably one of my favorite old school capture pages that we use because of the quality of the video itself. And let me see here. I'll go up here real quick and show you. This is the capture pages that I create for my own self that I use inside of Power Lead Systems. This is actually where I explain the business in detail right here. I'm ready to sign up now. I've got a couple of charts right here. And y'all, I give my massive 3-generation bonus training. Me and 2 other 6-figure earners, all 3 have been free from a job now for 4 years or longer. And we all 3 love one-up systems. And the training we give is universal. It's hard for us to catch us all 3 at the exact same time. And so you're going to see some training that might be titled for Newbies on Fire or something like that, y'all. But it's fun. Believe me, this is exact same kind of training. The owner, Christina Hooper, is actually in Exitus Elite with us. If that tells you anything, how awesome this business really is. Now, if you wanted to get started in this, my phone number is down below, but you see it right here. Well, 910-379-3129. Give me a call. There's my email right there, Shawn2834@gmail.com. I always get back to my people. Y'all, friend me on Facebook. That's down there below as well. We have everything you need to get this thing going. The training, I'm the only cat putting your first person in there for you. Just to let you know, that's going to save you $300 the next year itself. Just take this business very seriously when you decide to come in here. And maybe these $1,000 are going to be in your forecast real quick as well. And believe me, y'all, there's something about getting an email for $1,000 that's going to make for a good day. I assure you. And how many of these would it take to change your life? I showed you where I've made $2,000 in the same day, actually within a few hours. I made $2,000 in 24 hours recently. I just showed you that as well. I've been in this business now for 4 years. I'm just as excited about it now as I was from the day I got in this business. When I talked to Paul Stevenson the other day, not only was I excited, so was he. And he's the owner of a business that's been around for 6 years, if that tells you anything. All right, y'all, I'm going to end this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I am constantly putting out new content, a lot of training that's actually within the pages, the content I put out. And if you need anything, y'all, get in touch with me down below. Leave it, a like, a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, appreciate it.